What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today's video we're going to be doing like the cheapest mod for a FRS BRZ or 86. I'm pretty sure it costs like 8 to 10 bucks to do. There's a couple different ways to do it. The first way I'm going to show you is basically a Mishimoto kit that you can get for like 10 bucks, I believe. But it doesn't delete the whole kit. It still does go down into your cabin, but you can block it off. So therefore, the sound doesn't go down in your cabin. But there's also another way where you can delete the whole thing. Then there's another way where you just get an inlet tube or a whole new like intake system, you know. But we're gonna go ahead and jump in and show you guys the very cheapest mod you could do when you first get an FRS BRZ or 86. Alright, there's a couple different ways you guys can do this. This will go in this little hole right here. This Mishimoto cap will go in here. This will cover this, right? So therefore you're still stuck with this inlet tube that goes down into the interior, which I'll show you in a minute. Then there's another way where you can delete this whole thing. And then there's a plug inside the interior where you plug it, and then you push this piece into here and reclamp it, and you delete this whole kit, right? And or you can get an intake system and just delete all of this and just get a whole new, you know, intake system, like I said, and you won't have to worry about putting this in there. You won't need it no more. But for the time being, this is probably the cheapest and easiest mod to clean up your engine bay a little bit. With this kit, this is like $10 kit. I'm probably gonna end up putting this in and then doing this whole other kit all the way down to the interior piece there, like I'm saying, with the cap inside. I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. There's a spare piece inside the cabin that you can use to plug into the hole. I'll show you that also in a minute. But that's what we're going to be doing. Alright guys, here's the interior hole that I'm talking about where the sound comes through. As you can see, it is open. This is on the passenger side, and if you look inside your glove compartment here, you have like a little cigarette lighter back here, and this piece right here, you can get a replacement one to put back in there, right? Push that back up, and this can go right down into this little hole. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of bright out. But yeah, it just goes right into that hole, just like that. Simple. Blocks the air from coming into your cabin. Alright guys, right here is that hose right here that comes up to this. We're going to reach down here, we're going to yank it out. This goes into the interior. There we are. There that is, guys. This right here has a little clamp on it. I already yanked that off. You're gonna need these, I already yanked these off too. These are at 8mm. Where did I put that? 8mm socket. I just went on and just twisted it. Simple. Just like this one, guys. Simple. This one now looks like a 10, so we're gonna get that off. Alright, that's off. Got another one right here. Alright, now everything should just come right out. Looks like we have one more connector down here. Go ahead and yank that up. Oh, yep, that's all that was a little clip. And there is your tube. Simple. Now we're going to put that Mishimoto cap in. Alright guys, just put this in there, like so. Get your clamp, like so. Loosen your clamp all the way up so it slides back over. Like that. Make sure this is tightening up, and now just tighten it. It's not the best fitment, guys. Some of you guys are watching, I would just go with the intake system. Much cheaper. Well, not much cheaper, just it's better. This is just something that you can do for your car for Easy $10. Make sure that thing is in there somewhat flush. Oops. Alright. Get on there pretty good. No air should come through. Need a smaller clamp though, but that's on there pretty good, guys. You're gonna need to take this little piece right here off too. I am not 100% sure if you have to reinstall that piece or not, but I did anyways. I am probably gonna throw the bolts back through here. Well, no, I probably won't even need those bolts, but I'll throw them back in anyways. But I'm not 100% sure if that piece is needed down there. Just the cap from inside like I showed you guys. Make sure that's tight, and that's it. That's the easiest install you can do. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video. The easiest and cheapest mod you could do for your FRS, BRZ, or 86, whichever one you have, they're all the same. They all have that sound tube generator, whatever it is on it. Deletes the air noise in your cabin with the cap and another cap for your intake. But with that being said, you can do an intake system, and you can just put the cap from the inside the cabin like I showed you guys, and just get an intake system, and you wouldn't have to worry about that little Mishimoto silver cap. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little install video with the cheapest mod you could ever do to an FRS or BRZ or 86. Definitely would do this for your first mod. It's like 10 bucks. Like, you can even go to Home Depot and get caps and shit. But if you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to my channel. We have a Yamaha R6 that we're going to be building. A buddy of mine crashed his bike, so we're going to be fixing it up throughout the winter. So look forward to those videos. Yeah, it's going to be a project, guys. So yeah, subscribe and see you next video.